Hey there everybody and welcome back to Season 12 of Snowrunner, where we're going to do some logical solutions. So we're down at the port with Fem and a trailer, where we're going to take on logical solution 2 first, as it's just here. Go back to the port and then do 1. Both of them require 3 medium planks each. And the port has 6 altogether. I've already got 3 of them. So let's get rolling. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series so far. After this one, basically this is going to be a task-driven episode. So we've got the pike ready to carry. There's a lot of spare parts over there that need to go to like the driving center or something. I can't quite remember what it said. But there's like the beach rescue as well. So there's a few things to do that we're hopefully going to get done, and hopefully not something that takes me like 2 hours to do. From hustling back and forward, because now we can fully utilize the the ferry connection, rather than having to go all the way around. That's why I've done it in this order. Well, if I've got the ferry, I can get quickly around the map now, which is super duper helpful. I hope you all enjoyed the Fem review, which came out, I don't know, like a week ago at the time of recording. Might have been a bit more than that. I hope everyone is enjoying the truck. It is, I mean, if you are struggling with it, just soldier on. I think it's something that just takes a bit of getting used to, really. Just, you know, like when people originally got hold of the twin steer and just hold it unstable and tippy, too difficult to ride. It just takes practice. A bit of practice never hurts. Right, we're a bit big for these small neighborhoods. I did see somebody comment that this is very tippy. I'm like, this thing is heavy. I've only tipped it on purpose. And that's it. Right, let's roll into here. Chuck up the money. Right, I think we can just turn left out of here, because we're essentially going up into the hills. It's a bit of an odd route. These square corners, and then across here. Oh no. Ooh. Oh no, I'm bigger than all of these tents. Can I make the corner, please? Nope. Ooh. Right, so if we double check the map, yeah, it's this winding road that heads up. But this path is just a loop. There are, I guess, little trails you can take to get up and down from near the garage, but for all intents and purposes, it's a loop, so I'm not really sure why we need the bridge. In fact, we're not going to need it. It's just a bit confusing as to why it takes so many materials. So I'm only just realizing this morning I recorded some beginner footage, you know, without access, you know, driving the Fleet Star and the GMC without access to high gear, still accidentally trying to flick into high gear while driving them. So to come into this save and then actually have access to high gear, it's like, oh, finally I can go at a set speed that's faster than 5. I mean, this shouldn't be too bad of a journey, really, altogether. Wow, we actually had the middle axles off the ground there. Let's see, just as we crest the hill, try and go back into high. Should be alright, because it's not too wet. Fuel consumption will be up, but that's fine. So, oh, do we want to go left? No. We want to go across the bridge and then just straight on when we get to the junction. I wonder if this is a 6-slot cargo mission because this truck was added. So I thought this will give people a reason to try it out. It certainly seems that way, especially to have 2 of these missions with this requirement of resources. It's quite high. For 2 bridges that you're arguably never going to drive over. It is actually quite muddy and deep here. Got the loaf stuck here on the initial exploration. I'll have to go and explore another map soon. Oh yeah, I'm towing a trailer. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't have even thought I was towing a trailer. But given the size, the camera... Oh no, we're good. We're still good for the high gear. The camera can be a little awkward. It's so long. Ah, this is a scout fuel trailer I can pinch some fuel from. Handbrake on, refuel. And the roof rack is full anyway, it's fine. And here we are coming down to the bridge where I think, yep, there is the Don that we discovered in episode 1. I think we are actually going to have to use the bridge just to be able to turn around. Nice, but at least it's a good sized bridge, it's not one of these wavy things. We've proved that the bridge works. Because, yeah, I mean, well, once you've been a bit, unless there's a contract related to being up here, you're never gonna go up here again. Push on through. Just go back the way I came. It's quite far. But also, it isn't. It's probably about the same to go either side. Either coming along this way, which is probably an easier path and cheaper. If I could just turn around, that would make things a lot easier. Right. I bet I can turn this around. Let's give it a go. So we want the trailer, something like that. And then I'm just going to brute force it backwards. Luckily we've got this opening. It's a good amount of space. Yeah, the truck is so heavy, it doesn't matter what the trailer does. Some other trucks, you know, you'd be pushing your luck a bit. This is just so, it's got so much bulk. It doesn't matter what the ramp flatbed does. So, yep, I'm going to head back to the port. So, seeing as you've just watched this drive, catch for part, well, what is part 2 of the episode, Port Logical Solution 1. See you in a sec. Okay, back at the port. So one of those, and that's the rest of them. So next destination is the Northern Bridge, so we're going to take the west road. So we've got to go up here. It's kind of, you know, just north, really. You'd maybe be quicker heading this way, and then... Oh no, because you have to go all the way that way. No. Take the west. Stick with my original route plan. nicer if this area had a bit more space for a truck such as this. Does the job well, though. It does get a nice slide. It's pretty good on the roads. What am I doing? 25 kilometers per hour. We are flying. Woohoo! Come on, up the hill. We didn't even lose that much speed on the hill there. That's pretty good. I mean, medium planks not gonna phase this truck very much. Basically, the only way you're gonna really slow this thing down is if you have, you know, like 4 metal beams, for instance, or lots of big concrete blocks. That's when you're gonna give it some trouble. But even then, it's not gonna phase it that much. It's only if the road gets icy that's when things start to deteriorate. You've got to pull the winch out. Right, so make a left in here. I've also got to check out what the contests are. I think that would be a good test for the rock grinder, same way we did for the burlap in the previous Scandinavia. Shouldn't have to slow down for this, really. Nope. Good stuff. Oh yeah, we've got that trailer there. Let's pick that up at some point. By now, this has probably become most people's favourite route, but I have moved the little red trailer. But I imagine I'll have to pick up that. What the? Okay, that was odd. Maybe the hitbox on the digger is bigger than I anticipated. Right, I'm just gonna go into high, keep it not low, just to slow it down, but maintain pace and power. I might, instead of going around the tree on the right, I might go around it on the left. Let's see what. Ooh. With somewhat restricted suspension travel, maybe that wasn't a good idea because I effectively turned the truck into 4-wheel drive. Right, come on. Wonderful stuff. Oh, turn left. Oh, there's my refueler. I've got fuel on the roof though, it's fine. Fine for this journey. But this really is the new. We're shifting eight slots of cargo. This is the meta. This is it. Peaked. I mean, it's fairly deep. It's muddy. It's wet. I'm just in high gear. I'm not too fussed. The fuel consumption is over 30. Yeah, that's obviously it's not great for hard mode, but even if I was still doing hard mode, this would absolutely be a good get because it's more efficient than using the twin steer, the Western Star 6900. It's more efficient than using the Paystar 5600, and neither of those can do 8 slots of cargo without either using a winch to tow another truck or dragging, you know, basically this trailer behind them. And even then, say with the Paystar, you're only actually going to get 7 bits of cargo. But, you know, you might have a crane as well. Double up. The fuel consumption of the Paystar is something fierce. This thing just doesn't care. Oh, boulders. Oh, that's nice. Guess I'll just drive over them then. Oops, I basically missed the turn there. That's not great. To back it up. Right, low gear, diff lock, just to get through this bit, and then we should be fine to Switch to a faster gear. Yeah, that's more than enough. Wonderful, even for this hill. As long as we keep it on the grippy stuff. Nice. Although I do only have 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes of fuel left. But no, we've still got the roof rack. No need to panic. I don't think since I've played hard mode, which would be nearly a year ago now. Yeah, I've not panicked about fuel in Snowrunner since then. It's not bad going. It's I don't know. It's just something that I suppose because I did it in a more difficult environment. Because this is New Game Plus, really it just doesn't bother me. Even if it was the regular normal, it still wouldn't bother me. Right, I'm going to need to refuel from the roof rack though. Eventually, within the next minute. As far as I can. Oh, there's a bit of strain there. Should be. Yeah, we're not gonna get up that rise without refueling. Let's see up this section. It's over 20. Yeah, I mean we only have what, like 14 liters left. There's no way. I suppose we've got to come up here again. You can see there's some spots for some solar panels. That's another drive from the port. There are a lot of contracts to do, which is fine. Lots of money to be made. Another 400 XP. Right, I'm going to leave that there and jump in to Brigadier. So, yeah, spare parts. We've got to load up these 4 vehicle spare parts and drop them off on the eastern side. Super straightforward, really. Really straightforward mission. You just need a crane. Would advise a crane like this, as the cargo is fairly well spread out, unless you're willing to just drag everything. Let's see. Get that in there. Am I going to be able to depress the crane enough? No. Not to push it down. There's a nice put of the engine. Some of those bags of sand. Right, let's try and straighten that out before we lift it up. Oh dear. And can I maneuver cargo? No. Yeah, I'm not gonna be. Oh, I can actually. I can reach. Oh, the handbrake on the pike isn't on. Whoopsie. Okay, let's back up. Always put the handbrake on. There's a electricity pylon to be built across the bay there, we can see. I just realised the crane won't actually reach that last piece of cargo. Well, it's been faster. Sounds like the engine's barely running. That across. I'm doing this very neatly for some reason. It's just 4, yeah, so it's just one more. because I can't reach it. I'm just gonna connect it that way. Yes, I think so. There's 4 bags of sand here, and then elsewhere on the map there are 2 more loose ones. Be interested to see what is needed for those. Up, down. And in. Turn that to ordinary position. You could definitely get some use out of the highway trucks in this map, for sure. For actual road driving. It might take a while, but I reckon you could get a Transstar down the western road. Might be a bit more of a struggle down the eastern road though, towards the substation. But I do think it's a good, interesting layout for a map. I think it's the first time we've had sort of a separate island, kind of. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Kind of, it's hard to explain. Obviously, you know, you need to fulfill a contract in order to get to the island, which has a gateway. There's no way you can get around it. I think the gateway is open for use. You could come through the other side, but you can't just go through the well, unless you had, you know, a submersible truck mod. There'd be no way of getting there without doing that. Or you go around the long way. The really, really long way. Let's get across here. Uh-oh. Oh, we're taking that too shallow. Uh-oh. Stop. Curbs, stop. There we go. There's another thing done. Right, next is private order, which requires 4 cabins. Have I left a generator there? I have. Although actually, I might... Oh no, I think I do need it, just not... I think this warehouse has... Yeah, that's 2. So I need to make 2, but they're not that expensive. Right, for the moment... Just going to leave that there, and I'm going to get in the FEM and head to the cabin warehouse. Okay, so we've grabbed the 2 cabins from the cabin store. We've turned the generator on, and I'm just in this tiny turning area. So, just handbrake on. And I've pinched some fuel from the generator as well. I don't think we're going to need all that much, really, and if not, I can top it up later. So, a cabin costs 150 fuel. It used to be a container until night. Done away with that for some reason, so make 2 of those. We are loaded up. Quadruple cabins, and now we've just got to get out of here. So sorry about your car. That's still a bit too tight of a corner, really. Might get away with it. Oh, we've actually got away with it. Haha! Right, so these are going to the port warehouse. So we're going from the northwest to the southeast. So it's a bit of a drive. A bit of an off-roading time. It's going to be a little bit of road and a little bit of mud. I hope this gap doesn't do too much damage. Did nothing. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I very much enjoy the fact that this thing can tow a trailer. That wasn't already obvious. I mean, cabins don't weigh very much because, you know, they're empty boxes. But this trailer's not always the easiest to shift. Especially once it's got cargo on it. Right, so we're off-roading now. Where we're going, we don't need corners. Except here. We need this corner. Might throw it into low if this is going to be the typical speed. Yeah. I'll at least save myself some fuel. Stop the engine straining as much. Oh, that's a bit of a dip. That's the thing about this truck. It tends to find where the dips are. But it doesn't go over. Oh, found a tree. Are we able to... Has it gone now? Yeah. A bit quicker, a bit quicker, a bit quicker. Nice. Yeah, if you go too wide around there, then it is deceptively deep. This bit has been a struggle for some trucks, just bogging down, but we'll get through it easily enough. We've got those wheels pushing all the way down. Probably the trickiest spot for conditions on this map. Yeah, no fuss. Just keep opening and adjusting the steering. Keep that momentum going. Oh, even over the rocks. No fuss. Do I... I need to turn right and then left. Because I don't want to head to the substation. Come on, wriggle, wriggle. Ooh. I actually went up a bit then. It'd be interesting to see one of these in real life, just to see how big it really is. Because the cabin looks, you know, regular size. It's, you know, it's the enormity of the wheels. I've got too far right. Come on, turn left. There we go. So because I wasn't steering when exactly I wanted to, I just eased off the accelerator and just give it little bursts of gas. Oh, wonderful. Right, so we're coming up to the town. We're going to go through the town, cross the ferry. Probably spent, what, 3,000? On that ferry today. It's alright, one of the missions paid for it. See, Westfield's got nicer signs than Eastfield. Maybe they've got a nicer council. Oh no, there's the nicer sign. So it should be... Oh, it's not quite straight on. There's my mighty Azov. Right. Let's throw it around. Yeah. Right, so gentle cruise to the port drop-off. Oh dear. Bit of a handling snafu. Oh, we didn't like that. Maybe because I was still moving a bit. I'm gonna take... Oh, what was in there again? Is it like vehicle spare parts or something? Just don't clip this barrier. Yep. Last thing I want to do is to just roll the trailer. I've been praying too nearby. Because I do have one at the port, but it still means extra time. I wonder, can I reclaim that generator trailer? I haven't tried to reconnect to it. Because at the minute, it's not even switched on there. Maybe I'll try that after this recording, just hitching up to it. Put it in a more useful place. Or if not, if I can't reuse it, just take all the fuel out. Or would that lift the bridge up? Surely you would need it on in order to lift the bridge. But anyway, we're arriving at the port. Am I gonna... Yeah, go down this larger ramp, I think. We clipped the curb a bit. Look at that. Nimble. Like a mouse. Is it? Ah, it's 10,000. 1,300 XP. So the last task we have is beached. Which requires us to collect this Hummer that is here. And simply... drop it off just behind the town warehouse. So I wonder if I could... Where did I leave it? Oh, it's here. Yeah, I wonder if I use the pike. I think that should be more than capable. Right, detach. I would just drag it. That's the thing with these missions. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about the state of it. Oh. Ah, the repair bay is over there. It just says deliver to the workshop. I do find it odd that there are two repair bays. Although separated technically by two contracts, they are very close together. Right, okay. Good thing I repaired. Right, so before we get to the bridge, we're going to take a left and we'll go down a bit of a gully. We shouldn't have any issues getting up there, so I think should be here. Double check. Yes. This is where we came up in the loft in episode 1. It is, I guess, technically a track. It's just a lot of boulders. It's not very friendly to you if you have a low-rided vehicle. Like a Hummer. There is a trailer there, but it doesn't mention doing anything with it. So I won't. Alright, I don't think I'm actually going to go through that bit. No point making it really difficult for myself. Right, let's grab this Hummer. Oh, is the trailer attached? No. I almost got excited then. Come on, drag the Hummer into position, and then we'll drag it up this hill. Take a picture of that, or a screenshot, because it's not going to look like that by the time we deliver it. Come on, step, pike, thing, whichever you are. These boulders. Oh wow, I can't even get myself over them. What am I stuck on exactly? So, oh, there's one rest. The truck is resting on one. Oh, it's huge. So much for it not being low-rider truck friendly. Alright. Slight adaptation. That's not worked. Okay, maybe I can just winch it from this position. Just to pull the front wheels around. There we go. Oops. I mean, the Hummer's still looking fine. It's just a bit dirty now. Feather the gas. And now we've got this downhill section. Down to the beach. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Didn't really consider the gear in there. This is a bit of a damage area for whatever reason. Oh, we got lucky that time. Well, the Hummer didn't. Whoa, that was a lot of numbers. That was a lot of numbers. That really needs a repair. There's a repair at the docks. A bit more damage. For some of those things where you've got more than one option, you know, for instance, the default there should not be to toggle the engine. It should be to just use the ferry. Same when you're unloading cargo, but the mission box is in the same place. You have to toggle between them. I'm delivering the cargo, I don't need to know what the mission says. We'll just put the box in a different place. Oh no, what am I doing? Apart from going the entirely wrong way. Too busy rambling and moaning. Can I sneak through here? Sure can. Bingo. Oh, there's one of those scout utility trailers. Oh, I'm not close enough to detect it. No? Oh, it must be a mission trailer then. Oh, well then. That is pretty much us wrapped up for today. So yeah, we've taken on all the tasks and we've done them all. I say there really weren't many in this map. Yeah, we've got these to do. So yes, I want to thank you all very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please let me know down below. Be sure to check out the FEM review and have a nice day.